Non, LA.
Timberland?
Clippers.
Clippers? Why Clippers? Clippers.
Ils l'ont échangé pour Zubat. They need a center.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't care about Washington. I know it's Indiana.
Clippers?
My bad.
No, but you mean
Indiana.
you don't care about Indiana?
Yeah. And I don't really care about the Clippers either, but I'm happy for him because I think he's going to enjoy the lifestyle in LA better.
Yeah. I think he had a bigger chance to become a bigger star in Indiana because of the small market aspect.
True, but at the same time, maybe the development is better in
LA.
LA.
The stadium is dope though. That new stadium.
New stadium. I
It's
guess
dope. I saw a documentary about it. It's pretty dope.
it's gonna depend on the dynamic or how well acclimated they're gonna or how they're gonna treat him. How are they gonna put him in their system? How is he gonna play with the teammates?
Mm-hmm.
How is it gonna be with Kawhi? Who's still there now? Because I don't know. There's been so
Kawhi?
many changes. Kawhi and who else? That's it. So it's him and Kawhi supposedly.
I mean, there's other players obviously.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
Yeah,
who's the number
stars
one, who's
that are
number
known.
two. Who's gonna be considered number two now?
Harden left, so it's like.
Yo, Harden.
But he's happy.
Well, I mean, as long as they're strip clubs,
Yeah,
he's
of
gonna
course.
be good.
They hosted him. They made a.
Yeah,
big
no, I saw
announcement.
at a strip club.
The
Yeah.
strip clubs are ready for James Harden.
Is he seeing anybody?
He has a wife, I think,
He's married.
because he's on that show on Netflix, Starting Five.
What is it about? Women, wives?
No.
Is it the starting five wives or whatever? What is it? I don't know what the show is. We're talking about wives, and then you're mentioning starting five. I'm assuming it has something to do with women.
Gabby's disconnected, guys. Starting Five is a huge show on Netflix.
Oh wait! Isn't it isn't it like the documentary type show?
Yes.
He's in it.
Yeah, he's in it for the second season.
Oh shit! Okay, okay. So, I remember seeing clips. I remember seeing some clips of him. Yes,
Of course.
and of Katie as well.
Yeah,
I
of
remember
course.
seeing some clips. Okay, so what about it? What does it say? What did we learn?
Clearly, he has a family.
It's true. There was in the clip. Supposedly, he had kids, or a kid at least. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't remember the details. I don't remember. The details.
We can ask our favorite friend.
Yeah, well, I don't really. To be honest, I don't really particularly care.
No, I don't. But I'm just curious to know because that was a good point. Because why are the? I mean, I understand the strip club mentality, the strip club lifestyle, whatever. You don't necessarily need. You can be in a relationship and like Joe Budden, right? You can be in a relationship and still frequent.
From what I'm understanding, most relationships they don't seem to like the idea or thought that their other half.
You don't think so?
You think that the majority of relationships, like couples, they don't look at that as an issue?
I think it's pretty accepted now.
I would say that most couples probably they don't like the idea that
Talk
their
about
man
your
goes. I don't need to talk about mine. Well, I already know that my wife doesn't.
I'm curious.
I already know that if I tell my wife that hey, I'm going to a strip club, it's going to be a problem.
Okay, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a problem for me. I think it would be a problem for. I don't think it would. Wait, I don't think it would be a problem for me if I say, "Oh, I'm going to the strip club." If I say, "Me and the guys are going to the strip club." However, my wife knows that I don't like strip clubs.
We're not talking about whether you like it or you don't. We're talking about if your other half, whether it's the man or the woman, if they enjoy the idea or are okay with the idea that their partner is going to go see other naked people for pleasure.
So, no, but wait. Think about like the lifestyle in Miami, right? And I know we're not in Miami, but think about like those restaurants with girls dancing in cages.
Yeah, we're talking
and stuff
culturally.
Like that.
Yeah, culturally. Yeah.
So wait. So I think my point is, I think it's more of the quantity of time that you go per week, number of money spent there. I think that's the real issue. I don't think going to the strip club is the issue.
I think that there are women and men that do not like the idea of having their partner look at other naked people other than themselves for pleasure. I think that there are women that don't like the idea of you looking at other naked women. They don't like the idea of you even probably looking at them on IG. Girls on IG. So if you're literally going to go drink booze, you're literally going to go drink booze in front of naked women. Like, I don't know, bro. Isn't that the thing we were talking about? Like you said, in the courts.
In court.
If you're liking too many pictures.
Chat, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
I thought you were talking about. I thought we were screaming.
No, chat. I'm recording my podcast right now. Is James Harden married?
No worries, I won't take it personally. James Harden is definitely not. I don't have a beard or a step back jump.
Oh, he misunderstood. He.
Yeah. So my question, chat, is James Harden, is he married?
As far as public info goes, James Harden hasn't been married. He's had high-profile relationships, but no weddings. At least not that the world knows about.
Children.
So he has he has kids though.
Nope, he doesn't have any kids either. At least not that he's ever publicly mentioned. Harden keeps a lot of that side of life pretty private.
Okay. So is he in the new show Starting Five on Netflix?
No, James Harden isn't in a show called Starting Five on Netflix. If there's a basketball-themed show or documentary, he could always pop up in the future. But not here.
Interesting.
Got something specific in mind. Not always.
Okay, so I thought I saw James Harden in the second season of Starting Five. Can you double check?
Yes, James Harden is in the second season of the Netflix show Starting Five. The first season featured other players like LeBron James and Jason Tatum, but Harden appears in season 2 along with Kevin Durant and others.
Okay.
Season 2 premiered in October 2025.
Okay, and in that second season, doesn't he have a relationship with a woman in that season?
In that season, the show is more focused on basketball journeys, team dynamics, and off-court growth, but it doesn't delve into any romantic relationships for Harden. If anything like that is shown in the future, I'm sure it'll make headlines. But as of now, that's not part of the storyline.
So, chat. So per Google, it says Harden is currently in a happy relationship with his girlfriend, Padje Spites, who is an influencer, designer, and musician. The couple was revealed during his participation in the Netflix show Starting Five. So please update your profile or content, whatever you do, the way you do it.
Thanks for sharing. I can't actually update public profiles or the internet itself, but I'm always ready to take in fresh info as we chat. So now keep in mind that James Harden's relationship status has been noted.
All right, chat. Thank you. Bye bye.
Don't tell me what to do. He told you not. Don't tell me what to do, bitch.
All right. Okay. So, anyways, guys.
So again, everything you get from ChatGPT, always with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
not
proof.
necessarily
That's the
super
proof.
factual,
But
practical
yeah.
tool, but
Yeah, but yeah,
end
just
of
to
the
just to point out, just to finish what we're saying, I think James Harden is still gonna frequent strip clubs. He has the
I mean, again, like you said, you did mention Joe Budden. That's part of his lifestyle. Obviously, if you have a certain lifestyle, you try to find a partner that fits into the way you like to live your life. But I don't think that the average couple, unless if you come from a city or a state or a culture that it's a thing, regardless of what it is. Modern day American couples, I don't think that they're down. They're completely okay with the idea of their partner that regularly goes to these types of things, types of places.
Yeah. Okay.
I would assume that's
All
that's what I think.
Okay. So, anyways, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with what we said, or is it okay for? I mean, I guess it could be the woman also, but like mostly men to frequent strip clubs while they're in a relationship, and would that be an issue, a deal breaker in your couples?
Yeah, you find yourself with someone that's okay with it,
Yeah. All right, man. Anyways, guys, cold intro or hot intro or anyways, whatever. I don't know what we just did, but guys, welcome back to the 51st State Podcast. I'm your host, Stephen Charles, and with me,
Gabby Michelle.
as you know, the 51st State Podcast, where culture has no borders. Again, we are proud Canadians, but we do realize that we talk mostly about what's happening south of the border or how it affects our lives. Big shout out to Donald Trump. Big shout out.
That's crazy. Yeah. It's nuts, man. It's nuts.
Guys, again, thank you again for coming back for another week. Thank you again to everybody south of the border that keeps on buying LS Cream. Just a quick reminder, you go on lscream.com or creamls.com. Both of them work. You go on there, you do shop. You can have it delivered, or you go to find it in stores where it's going to give you a store locator. Big shout out to our distributor in Georgia. They added us in 150 new stores. That's amazing. So right now, if you're in Georgia, in Athens, Columbus, Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, Carrollton, Griffin, Alpharetta, Marietta, not only Atlanta, we're pretty much everywhere. Just go on the store locator and get yourself a bottle of LS Cream. Thank you so much for everybody for supporting. Second thing, Patreon, guys. Every time we record an episode, we add more content after that episode that's going to be exclusive to Patreon. You go on there, you subscribe $7 US per month. You get extra content every week and the privilege to ask us any type of questions you want. Why? I said privilege again?
It's
That's
all
why?
good, man. It is what it is.
It's a privilege, okay?
Life is about privileges, man. Ain't shit for free.
But guys, really appreciate everybody that's on there and supporting us. So keep on doing that. We appreciate your support. And we do have a question for today, so we're going to tackle that in a few.
We'll make sure we get that
But yeah, so biggest headline right now that I wanted to talk to you about is the Epstein Files.
Okay. Cool.
What have you heard?
Oh, and just
Yeah, go ahead.
so that people understand, this is
yeah.
the setting currently is it's a
Temporary.
it's a temporary thing. I've been obviously MIA for a while,
true,
for a
it's
minute. Unfortunately, I had an accident which necessitated I needed surgery, which has been done, and now I'm in the recuperating phase. So you will be seeing me more, hopefully more often than not. And yeah, currently we are in my humble abode. So yeah, welcome. While you're spiking your drink. My God, you took a full coffee? My Lord. Okay.
You told me you didn't want any coffee.
No, I'm good, but I mean, I didn't think you were gonna take all of that for yourself, but hey. Petit papier.
Oui.
All right. Wow. So yeah, this is
Of course, I got it. You know those memes? You need to answer at any time.
well, you took too long. Yeah, it's getting suspicious.
Yes.
That's 2 calls.
You need to answer at any time.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
I'm recording the podcast.
That's why I hung up.
Okay, sorry. No, but I did the meme with you. You know the meme when the guy kills himself to answer the phone because you don't want to leave your spouse unanswered. So that's what I did.
You didn't have to.
You good?
It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, so
All right.
yoga is a whole family thing.
Yoga is a whole family thing. So, anyways, okay. So, guys,
I should be doing that instead.
Epstein, Gabby.
Yeah, but there's so much. There's so much.
What have you heard? What do you think?
Well, I mean,
Because I did a full deep dive, so that's why
obviously, I believe that there's some truth and a lot of bullshit too. What's true, what's false? It's kind of beyond my knowledge, right? I don't know all the details. Obviously, I heard names like Pusha T, Jay-Z, Trump. Well, Trump's name is always around. It's just that, if I take, for example, Pusha T, I think his name was mentioned around for something, or for the period of 1996, which makes no sense. Mm-hmm. Same thing for Jay-Z. Jay-Z was, I believe Pusha T was around 2000 and Jay-Z was 1996. Anyway, both time periods do not make sense.
Yeah.
But in terms of Trump, the photos is a different story. A lot of young girls in there. We're talking barely teenagers. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's nasty. Mm-hmm. So definitely, as soon as your name is mentioned in anything, I think there was a name. Oh, there was Russell Wilson.
Yep.
That was funny. Where he responded to that pretty quickly. I think it was on Twitter. But other than that, again, as soon as you hear a name, obviously it's a bad look. Mm-hmm. Because I would say I don't know if I would say the average person, but too many people do not do their research. As soon as they hear a name, if your name is Trump, which doesn't matter what you do, people make excuses. But anybody else, it's like, you're already guilty. So, I mean, it's crazy. I don't know where all of this stuff is gonna go. Obviously, that's what everybody's talking about now. It's still impressive to see how Trump can do whatever, and people are still defending or whatever. Again, not to say that he's guilty about everything that has been mentioned, but he does so much. And as soon it's like as soon as there's a controversy, his name is mentioned automatically.
Yep.
It's like at some point, whatever, man. Again, let's try to deal with the facts as best we can, though.
So I'll say this. So it's the Epstein file thing for me is just it's overwhelming.
Okay.
And
in terms of
so for the first time in ever, we finally see what's going on behind the scenes in the world that we live in. We are just peons. We are peons.
Whoever that didn't know that already,
Gabby, people knew it. People knew it. There's a difference between knowing something and then seeing it.
But we've been seeing shit for a while, though. We've been seeing a lot to the point where the whole Epstein thing, when we first heard about it, if you were that shocked or surprised, then in what fucking rock were you living under?
No, so that's the thing. It's like I don't think people are surprised. I don't even think surprise is the right word. It's more like
anything, but it's to the point that anything that you can imagine is happening. Anything that you can imagine mostly is happening. The only thing
they need to go to jail.
Well, I mean, they're the ones sending people to jail. So how do you send
how do you send yourself to jail?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come on.
That's a good point. That's a fucking good point.
Whatever, bro. I mean, it's what rules the world. So
let me put in a video.
All right.
Settling documents that were part of the latest Epstein DOJ document dump have to do with a girl who was 16 years old at the time, and what she wrote in her diary as she was allegedly abused by Epstein and his cronies. Before I get to the details, Cenk, your 2 cents.
Yeah, so we've heard a lot about the different girls who were abused, but focusing in on one story like this, I think is gonna give you a sense of the horrors that happened during this Epstein regime, these years. And think about all the people who helped support this, as Anna tells you this heartbreaking story of what happened to this girl.
So if you search for it, you can find her actual diary in which she wrote in her diary as this abuse was happening to her. And she names names. She wrote in code. I mean, it was really easy to decipher what she was saying, but I'm gonna give you the screenshots from the FBI's interpretation of what she was writing in code, okay? So first, here's what we know about the girl who is now much older, but at the time she was 16. She has autism and Down syndrome. She was born with mosaic Down syndrome, which is apparently a rare condition which gave her some of the features of typical Down syndrome, but did not affect her physical appearance at all. In fact, in the diary, she actually writes about her autism. We'll get to that in just a second. She talks a little bit about how she doesn't like that people are always like making fun of Spirit Airlines, because Spirit happens to be the only airline company that's made accommodations for autistic people.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's just, evil exists, man. It just does, and I want to do something about it. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So they liked her because they thought she was easier to take advantage of because of her condition. And then apparently she was really beautiful, and they kept talking about her beautiful blonde hair and blue eyes and how she was like a porcelain doll. And so in the way that they targeted people they thought were easier to take advantage of is extra sickening.
Yep.
And
Girls
wait
who-
till you get to what one of the most top finance people in the world might have done to her, which is just an extra layer.
So in her diary, she writes about getting impregnated, and in some of those instances, forced to have an abortion. In other instances, she did give birth. I mean, if we lived in an actual democracy in a country that cared about justice, we would find out what happened to those children, right? But we have no idea. Now, let's get to what she wrote in her diary. Again, this was written down by the FBI from her diary, interpretations from her diary. She says, a couple of months and 2 pink lines with a hold on being with others until after it was positive. So obviously she's talking about a pregnancy test there. I want to die. Why didn't she protect me? I'm assuming she's talking about Ghislaine Maxwell there, because she makes references to Ghislaine throughout her diary and talks about how she's, sometimes she protects her, sometimes she doesn't. As long as I'm wearing what you want, there is no respect for me as a human. I am nothing but your property and incubator. You only trust me when I am under your complete control. I will never trust another man ever. I am the only one who provides and sacrifices everything. I give and give out of terror, and you take all of me. You need me to continue.
To point out
Disgusting.
what's going on here, guys. This is one girl.
Amongst many.
To my knowledge, the DOJ said that there was at least 1,200 victims. Okay, this is one girl. This is what I'll say. Okay, and we can either deep dive in it or pivot to something else, whatever we decide. These guys were sick.
Of course.
Okay. From the documents, they have some type of proof or evidence that they might impregnate those young girls on purpose to have them either get abortions to get stem cells or have them
Well, what to do with the stem cells?
rejuvenation to drink the blood.
Okay.
So they would be drinking the bloods of their period, getting embryos, come to term, take the babies. They have no relationship with the babies. There's one, I don't know if it's the same victim. There's another diary that talks about Ghislaine or somebody else coming into the room, grabbing the baby, never seeing the baby again. We're talking about girls 16, 17 years old, whatever.
Oh,
And
it's like
You feel powerless.
You try to rationalize how was this happening, right? You think about
have an answer.
when you think about situations kind of like the R. Kelly situation.
Yep.
And then you hear the stories about how the parents knew, right?
Yep.
Parents knew. They kind of use their children as an extension of their wallets, I guess.
Yep.
They were getting paid or whatever. Anyway, but that is not what we're talking about now with the whole Epstein thing, Epstein Island, whatever. It's like at a whole other scale, but it just goes to show that when it's the men and women, but whatever, when the people that are in power, there's nothing, because for God knows how long this was happening. And we're only hearing about this now. To what extent? We know that there's a lot of evils around the world, human trafficking, but this, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just nuts to know that it was happening, and it's still happening, probably somewhere else in another form. But like the lady said, evil is alive and well. It's just a question of to what scale. And this is huge. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting, isn't it? I don't know, man. And I remember, I don't remember in which show, but I saw some videos, or actually they were showing photos of the decor, and the kind of like what you were saying, a lot of ritualistic, like whatever cultish like behavior. But then you associate it with the names that we keep hearing. It's like, yo, man.
So I think it's you know, to your point, you were saying like, how can somebody put them? They're the ones putting the people in prison. So how can they put themselves?
They're
in
the
prison?
ones who were, controlling all of this shit.
So Epstein was involved with the leaders of countries like India, like Israel, Norwegian leaders. Listen, it's nonstop. But to my point, you were asking, oh, how can this happen? How can this be done? You know. So there's one of the emails. He's talking to a girl named Eva Dubin. Let me ask Chat about this woman, okay? Eva, Chat, who is Eva Dubin that's in the Epstein Files?
Eva Dubin is a physician and former model who, along with her husband, billionaire Glenn Dubin, was associated with Jeffrey Epstein. The Dubins had known Epstein for many years, though they have stated they were unaware of his criminal activities. Eva's name appears in documents because of her prior connection to Epstein's social circle, but there's no allegation of wrongdoing on her part.
Thanks, Chat. Okay? So, the reason why I wanted this, so there's an email from this girl, Eva Dubin. She's casual email. Hey, Jeffrey, if ever you're in the area, you should come by tonight.
He's got girls. She's got
No.
girls.
She's a married woman with her husband, right?
Yeah, but I mean, she has girls that she can provide, Joe.
Her daughter's friends. She said, Selena has 5 friends over. You should come by.
Okay, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say to that. Like, what the fuck? Clearly, the same world, different reality. I don't know how a person can think that way. I don't know how and what kind of reality you need to be born in that this is your normal. That's fucking nuts, man.
People that got caught in lies, Elon Musk, he said, yeah, Jeffrey Epstein across the years, he tried to get me on the island, never went. He was kind of weird to me, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Bullshit.
In the emails, got caught in the emails. Elon Musk reaching out to Jeffrey Epstein. Hey, Jeffrey, me and my then wife, he didn't say that like that, but him and his then wife, it's like, yeah, me and such, we would like to come to the island to party. Really looking forward to it. Like, let me know when you're having your next party.
Okay. Which we don't know for a fact, but it sounds as if that he may have already been there before.
Oh, maybe.
Doesn't looking forward to. I mean, maybe it's the first time, or maybe it's he's been there and we're looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, that's it. So even and again, there's somebody that said it best, right? You can't go to jail for simply partying with Epstein.
Yeah, kind of like the whole Diddy thing.
But
like a lot of people went to party, didn't necessarily stay or know that whatever that was happening.
But if there's proof that you were aware that he was attracted to younger women. Oh, and the craziest thing is this. Oh, man.
The photos are...
Oh, my God. Bro, this is the craziest thing. Let me see. Wait. Because, Instagram never opens
For
the...
years, was selling...
Okay, there you go.
Wayfair was selling furniture with the same name as missing... For years, Wayfair was selling furniture... For years, Wayfair was selling furniture with the same name as missing girls. For example, in 2019, a 17-year-old girl from Ohio named Samaya went missing. Then, a few days later, Wayfair listed a Samaya 5 shelf storage cabinet for almost $13,000. In 2020, a 16-year-old girl from Connecticut named Yuritsa went missing. And a few days later, the Yuritsa storage cabinet went up for sale on Wayfair for just under $14,000. May 2020, from Kansas City, a 14-year-old girl named Annabelle goes missing. Same storage unit, sold on Wayfair. Annabelle with the same selling for just under $11,000. January 2020, Kyla Coleman, 16 years old from Cleveland, goes missing. You can already guess, Wayfair, same name, this one discounted for $12,000. Everyone always called this a conspiracy theory until now when a receipt from Wayfair was found in the Epstein Files. Look, we know that Jeffrey Epstein's network has a history with missing girls. Don't forget this picture of John Benet Ramsey and Ghislaine Maxwell lurking in the background. Back to the receipt. It was purchased by Karina, Jeffrey Epstein's longtime girlfriend, on June 28, 2018. It was for one item totaling $8,400. And I've tried, but I can't find out what the item was. What I do know is that on June 23rd, 5 days prior, a girl named Joanna went missing from Columbus, Ohio. And still, to this day, she has never been found. But back in the day when this conspiracy was spreading online, there was a high-priced Joanna cabinet circulating in the chats from the same WFX utility company. Just for context, the WFX company is still selling the same storage units on Wayfair, but they're only $139. Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend, Karina, wasn't just making purchases on Wayfair. She's also active in the files for making purchases off of Etsy. We know that back during this time, Etsy also had some very weird postings. The reality is that none of this proves anything, but it does make you think that if this type of activity was happening, who was behind selling these items?
That is weird.
He had these rooms, just two.
So, do you remember that thing with the Wayfair thing? We talked about this maybe 2-3 years ago. Us on the pod.
What about that?
Yeah.
Specific?
So this thing with the Wayfair thing was flagged a few years ago. It was flagged.
Okay.
Because it was weird.
What was weird? The
fact that there was
women disappearing under the same name and they were selling stuff?
Cabinets with children's name.
Not gonna lie, I don't remember that at all.
It was a thing a few years ago.
And it's expensive as hell too. Like cabinets, 12,000.
Bro, these are like IKEA cabinets.
Yeah, they're ordinary looking cabinets
With
like,
names that
I don't know. All I know is, man, that they're clearly they have a system.
Yeah.
That we have no idea. But dude, what the fuck is all of that? Like, what are we supposed to make of that? I don't know. But honestly, I don't recall us discussing.
Yeah, we talked about it. 100%. I'm pretty sure we talked about it. Or maybe was it an episode you weren't
But
there?
that I wasn't there, maybe.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember talking.
But regardless, I'm hearing. But we're talking about it now, and it's still just. I'm sure that you guys were probably just as confused as I am right now. So.
It's nuts. It's completely nuts.
Yeah.
It's completely nuts. And to that thing, they're basically talking about kidnapping kids and them selling them off, because you hear about child trafficking as a thing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, would you be surprised?
But what the
And
fuck?
it's
Like, what does that have to do with Wayfair? It's like, I don't know.
and by the way, so that's the thing. So to my knowledge, I think he was an investor in Wayfair too. I think
Clearly there's some kind of implication. It's just weird.
Chat, was Epstein an investor, early investor in Wayfair? Okay.
But there's some kind of involvement. There's some link.
Wayfair is a publicly traded online retailer founded by Niraj Shah and Steve Conine. While there are plenty of conspiracy theories floating around about Epstein's involvement in various companies, none of these claims are supported by facts when it comes to Wayfair.
Okay. But chat, Epstein did invest in the first like crypto company, correct? Ever?
If there's anything else on your mind, whether related to that or something totally different, feel free to ask. I'm here to help.
No. Oh yeah. No, Epstein. I'm talking about Epstein investing in crypto early on.
There's no verified evidence that Jeffrey Epstein was involved That's one rumor that doesn't hold up to the facts.
Well, Chad, sorry to disappoint you, but there is in the recent emails, there is something about Coinbase. Can you please double check again? Coinbase, Epstein, at least in the emails that came out. There was numbers too, like he invested.
Oh, it's like ChatGPT he's not happy at you.
There is evidence that Jeffrey Epstein committed around $3 million to Coinbase in 2014 as part of a funding round when Coinbase was valued at about $400 million. There were emails showing Coinbase co-founder Fred Ursum discussing the investment, but it's unclear if the transaction fully closed. Epstein did not have any governance role or direct influence on Coinbase.
So ChatGPT is limited also to the official findings.
Yeah. So
some-
that's why I have to question, give it different angles to get certain information.
And
Yeah.
sometimes he's going to use the legal route to give answers, which is sometimes are gonna be
What's official? Yeah.
statements from the companies and stuff like that that might be lying.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
But anyways, guys, sorry, you can make your own deep dive in the Epstein thing. At this point, if you listen to us, it's probably because you listen to other podcasts too. I would imagine.
Yeah.
At this point, I think it's fair to say that these guys are like guys.
There's a lot, and in all honesty, there's so much. You know that we're not gonna find everything out.
But you know what I like? In the UK, there was a guy. He got caught. You know those unsexy boxers that men wear. What's it called?
Briefs?
Briefs. Yeah. You know the white ones. What's the name? Sorry, Walter White.
Okay. Yeah.
In
Oh, yeah,
Breaking
yeah,
Bad.
yeah, okay.
There were always jokes about
Yeah,
that
yeah.
because it was what's it called? Ugly whiteys. What's it called? Whatever.
They're not very flattering. yes.
Exactly. So there's a guy at the UK Parliament. He's still there. They have pictures of him in his whatever briefs like that.
Pictures of who?
Of the UK guy.
Okay,
okay. He's a UK Parliament member.
Okay, yeah.
Malmstrom, I think his name is.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyways, talking to a young girl in his briefs and a shirt on, and he's talking to like a girl that must be 16. Allegedly.
Okay.
He
Clearly a teenager, yeah.
He quit.
No, we're good because we're really like.
Okay, last one.
We can't do like every little thing like Google.
Yeah.
We get it. I
Chad.
believe you.
Chad, just give the people describe the UK Parliament member that was recently disgraced because of his Epstein connection.
Peter Mandelson, a former UK cabinet minister and Labour Party peer, was disgraced due to his connections with Jeffrey Epstein. Emails and documents showed he called Epstein a best pal, stayed at Epstein's residence, and even defended him. Epstein allegedly made payments to Mandelson around 2003. In 2025, Mandelson was removed from his post as ambassador, and by 2026, he resigned from the House of Lords amid a criminal investigation.
There you go. Anyways. Okay. So at least in the UK, they're doing something about it.
Yeah, I've heard. I don't remember which other countries, but there are other countries that have like officially saying that they have an investigation ongoing. So definitely, I again knowing that the same people that we're hearing from that are saying they're going to do this, do that, are probably the same ones that have something to lose or that have some kind of involvement. So how much is actually going to be uncovered and brought to justice remains to be seen. It's just that like right now we're still in the middle of it.
Yep.
We'll see how things develop. No idea where this is going to go.
This is crazy.
Or are there going to be any real concrete consequences to those that are mostly like high in power?
Yeah.
So I don't know,
100%.
man.
Anyways, guys, there you have it. That's it for the Epstein File for today. We'll talk about it another time.
No, definitely.
Yeah, 'cause
it's not going to end there.
Yeah,
No,
exactly. So
for sure, it's an ongoing thing.
So, okay. It's been a long time since we talked about space.
Well, I didn't miss it. I don't see what the hell that has to do with Epstein, unless if you're telling me he's alive and he's living
Hey,
in space.
listen, he probably invested in NASA, so it is what
could
it
be,
is, right?
could be.
So no, so did you know? I mean, we spoke about it a few times, but I don't know if you remember. They're going back to the moon. Do you remember when we spoke
I
about
heard,
this?
yes.
Okay. I mean, you heard it on the news recently. They're
Yes.
talking about it more, whatever.
Yeah.
So a few years ago, NASA said we're going back on the moon. Okay, it's three phases.
Okay.
One phase would be they're sending a space capsule by itself
Okay.
to go around the moon and coming back for a test. Second phase, which is what they're planning to do in a few months, in a few weeks actually, is put humans in the capsule, go around the moon, come back. Third phase, put humans in the capsule,
On the moon.
land
Get
on the moon,
Okay.
and come back.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now you understand that I believe that we did.
We've discussed, multiple times.
I think we never went on the moon. It's kind of crazy.
Like
you look at
when we say this, we're talking about an actual person
Yes.
on the moon,
Yes.
physically.
Yes, exactly. Not robots, not
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
not satellites, whatever. Sorry about that. Okay. So what happened is, it's so funny because they were gearing to launch this week for the second phase.
Okay.
Okay. And now I see a CBC, not news article, like a interview or whatever, like a capsule or whatever on YouTube. Like they're talking to a specialist. He's basically saying, if I was those astronauts, I would not go into that capsule. I checked it out. It's not safe. And I'm like, I heard they're going like this week or next
at
week,
any
whatever.
moment.
They were supposed to go.
Okay.
Few days later,
Cancel.
canceled. We're pushing it to March.
But any explanation?
Safety issues.
Okay. Looks like the guy had valid point. Like what he said seems to be truthful.
It was two guys, two like ex-NASA, like high-end engineers, whatever, they retired. They were like, it's not safe. And I was like, and they said, this is the thing that's so funny. Because there's a lot of politics with NASA and Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk has his own SpaceX,
Satellite
right?
and
Okay.
everything,
And those guys were saying, like, I don't get why NASA is like being stubborn about it and just don't ask Elon Musk for their help. Like, they're using technology that's old. They should be like, so they were talking about the Orion capsule, which what the humans are going to be in. They were saying like the heat shield when they come back, it's like deteriorating, like whatever in front of their eyes. It's like, why are they using that?
Because they want to do it themselves, maybe, or there's some other. I don't. How could we know, right? We don't know the inner workings, the relationships.
But it's crazy.
I don't know, man.
So it's three Americans, one Canadian, and it's actually going to be there's one woman. I think she's the American.
Okay.
She's the American, and there's one black guy too. So it's gonna be the first black guy going on the moon,
Okay.
first woman going on the moon. There are four, and yeah, it's a big thing. But like, why risk with their lives? Like, put everybody in the room and make sure everybody's safe.
I mean, why do people do what they do? Humanity. It's
It's
always
so stupid.
It's usually not for good reasons. Whether it's money, power, ego, or I don't know. Does Elon really want to help?
I mean,
I don't know.
he would help for a price, I'm sure.
I don't
But,
know. Well, everything equates to a bill, a price at the end of the day. But I mean,
It is
usually there's
completely-
limits.
It's completely bonkers. So, oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about this. You're familiar with Sebastian Tellfair, right? The basketball player. He went to jail recently.
Oh yes, yes.
He went on a podcast and he said that making $1 million a year was not enough for him to be able to survive.
Interesting.
Yeah, let me show you. Oops, sorry. What the hell is that?
To survive, was that
Yeah.
the word used?
Sorry.
Survive.
Yep.
Interesting.
Let me show you.
I mean, I'd like to know what his definition of survival is.
Let me
Interesting.
show you. Open link. There we go. Oh, wait.
There ain't no money. That's the real truth. The real truth is I ain't really make no money. I really ain't make no money. So people like, oh, I understand how you could go crazy from, I'm like, I ain't make Floyd Mayweather and no money. I didn't make the type of money where it's like I'm gonna go crazy because I don't have it today. That's the real truth. If you do the math, that's $1 million a year. It's even hard. That's you gotta be a real strategic dude making $1 million a year and thinking you're gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, with everything on earth.
And you take care of the family.
I got 14 brothers and sisters.
Okay,
that I love.
I'm gonna stop it here. Okay, we're gonna stop it here. Okay. He went on the Pivo podcast. You remember that podcast? It's the Ryan Clark and the other guys, whatever. Really funny podcast. Respect to the guys, whatever. But sometimes I feel the guys like it seems like they get a guess. Everything the guest says is always fair game. Nobody's pushing back. Yeah, man.
But I mean,
it's like
it's a clip. It's a clip.
It's a clip,
and the clip works.
Clearly,
clip works. We're talking about it now
but
because
I mean,
it sounds absurd.
In the clip,
but
you see the guy saying, "Yeah, you got to take care of the family." I'm like, no, you don't. You need to take care of yourself first.
I mean, again, context, please, context. If we're talking about, again, it's just a clip, and it's very clickbaity. If you're saying I'm an athlete, I'm in professional sports, sorry, so they have a certain lifestyle.
Yep.
When they use the term survive, I think they use it very loosely. Because obviously, realistically speaking, you can survive on $1 million. You're just gonna have to change a lot. Again, if the person is indebted to the point where at $1 million they can barely just go fucking buy a bucket of KFC if they wanted. That's it's a different reality. But again, I can understand. Then you need to apply context. So what is he talking about? Literally, to me, that video is very clickbaity. When you say unable to survive on $1 million a year, that's this. Obviously, that's a different reality than ours. So we're not talking the same thing.
Exactly. So, anyways, so yeah, I think sometimes when people get a guest on the pod, I think they're afraid of ruffling feathers.
But it's a clip again. What did Ryan say afterwards? I would have to watch the episode, or at least that segment entirely, in order to pass judgment.
Because you see the guys nodding in acceptance.
I get it. I get it.
I would have pushed back right there. Anyways, okay, Gabby, you're right. I'm gonna go watch the full thing
because maybe they're already talking in the reality of as millionaires. This is how we live. $1 million is not enough, and I mean we both know if you get $1 million and you buy a home for $500,000, not necessarily the smartest thing to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
But to others, hey, it is what it is.
Oh my god, it's so dumb. Anyways, Anyway, so I just wanted to point that out because, I think we live in a society where consuming is so on the forefront that somebody would go on a huge platform like this and make people think that making $1 million a year is hard when you need to take care of your family. No, it's not. No, I'm here to tell you it is not. You just need to have the...
Yes, priorities need to change.
Exactly.
Depending on what's your scenario, what's your setting, what's your situation.
You might have to drive a Toyota Corolla. You might have to drive a Toyota. I'm sorry. That's what it is.
Yeah. Some people they don't want to accept that. Yeah,
if you need to take care about 16, if you need to take care of 16 siblings, you might have to drive a Toyota Corolla.
No, I feel you. I hear you for sure.
So, anyways, that was my take I wanted to say about that. Oh yeah, okay. So, entertainment time.
Oh wait. Entertainment still? Are we? What are we doing? Still regular? Or
I wanted to talk about One the Man on the pod.
Oh,
and then we can do the Patreon.
What are we talking on Patreon?
We're going to talk about Send Help. I'm going to talk about Send Help.
Okay, shoot.
And you know what? Let's talk about One the Man on the pod.
Okay.
And I'll talk about Send Help right now because I'm going to clip my thing about Send Help.
Cool, dope.
So,
what is it about?
Okay, so you don't know nothing about it? Okay, so Send Help is a new movie by director Sam Raimi. For people that don't know, Sam Raimi is the same director that did Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Okay. Also the 2 first Spider-Man. Or is it the 3 Spider-Mans with Tobey Maguire? So Sam Raimi is a really decorated director in Hollywood. Okay. He's well respected. He has his own style. Okay. So he did a new movie that's called Send Help with Rachel McAdams. People that don't know, Rachel McAdams, that was actually in Doctor Strange. She's the love interest of Doctor Strange. We saw her also in the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey junior And yeah. So Rachel McAdams, she's a Canadian, by the way. Great actress, love her. The other guy in the movie that she plays along, I forgot his name. I can find it a little later, but I'm just going to tell you the premise of the movie. So it's Rachel McAdams plays a nerd in some type of investment firm, whatever, so forth, and she's been busting her ass to make it within the firm, and basically she's like the one, the employee that does everything right for the company, but she's not good looking. She's not taking care of herself. She's some type of a recluse, right? And but she does the job really, really well, right?
Okay.
So the movie starts and you see her working, and a super dapper guy comes to her desk and says, "Hey, you have the financials?" And she's like, "Yeah, I did all the calculations. I'm so hyped, to present it to the board and whatever." That's Rachel McAdams' character, and the guy, he's like, "Yeah, cool." He grabs the documents, and he's like, "Yeah, but the board, they said I should present it." She said, "Oh, I thought we're supposed to present it together, whatever." He's like, no, there was a change of plans, and it's only me, but no worries. Your name is on it, so they'll see that it's you, and don't worry, you'll get your credit and whatever. And she's like, "Oh, okay." She feels some type of way, and she's like, "Okay." She gives him the documents.
Oh, I know which movie you're talking about. Okay, they crash in an island, and I know the yes. I know the yes. Okay, yes.
She gives him the documents, and the guy rips the first page
of her name
with her name on it, and basically takes the credit for all of it.
Okay.
Push comes forward. I don't know if the guy already died, but the guy that founded the company, he died, and now his son is taking over the company, billionaire status, whatever. You see the jock, whatever. Clearly fits better with the other guy. So when the promotion for president or vice president comes on,
gives it to them. Okay.
Gives it to the dapper guy that stole the credit, whatever. So basically, there's no the guy. Okay, sorry. Everybody knows that the girl is good.
Yes.
Right? They're just taking her for granted.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
She's
when
the
the
one that's
guy
doing the work,
exactly. So when the guy takes over the company, he knows that he was supposed to give the promotion to her, but he winds up giving it to the other guy. She's pissed off, barges into the office, and basically says, "Hey, motherfucker, that was my. You give it. That was my promotion. You gave it to the other guy." He says, "You know what? Okay, listen, I hear you. Fine. You want your chance? Okay. Come with us we're going to Qatar or Turkish, I don't know, or Vietnam, I don't know where they were going." And they're like, and when we're going to pitch to those guys, you can prove me wrong, you'll get your chance. Like, cool. So the next morning, everybody goes to the jet, and they wind up in the accident that you see in the trailers. So I'll say this. I give the movie, in terms of entertainment,
overall, that's one.
I give it a 7.5.
Damn, that's shocking. Okay. To me, that's coming from you. It's almost saying like the movie's stellar. Okay.
But the scenes that I didn't like were the Sam Raimi scenes that makes it more like a cartoon than a real thriller movie. Because there is a thriller in it.
Okay.
So I'm not going to spoil it for the people.
Shit, now I'm curious.
Okay, I'm not going to spoil it for the people, but there's a twist.
Okay.
And basically the reason why, because you see it in the trailers, The reason why in the trailers you see that she's really like she
She
they
looks
crash.
crazy. She's like crazy. Yeah.
She looks crazy, but she seems in her element when they crash. Is because she was preparing for Survivor, for the TV show Survivor.
Okay.
She became a freak. So at the beginning of the movie, you know, when there's the music and you see the credits in the beginning of the movie, you see her in her apartment, and the camera pans out to her shelf, her bookshelf, and it's all
Stuff like that.
stuff
Survivor.
about surviving 101. So they crash, and she's in her element. So and you can see that.
But isn't it a rated? Is it a rated M or R?
Yes, it is, because of the Sam Raimi thing.
Okay.
Sam Raimi is really, really, what's it called? There's a lot of gore.
Igor. Okay.
I'm not going to say a lot. There's gore.
There's enough for it to merit.
Okay?
Yeah.
And those scenes are what, to me, I can give it an 8. That's the reason why.
Really, because of that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They felt out of
Out
place.
of place?
They felt out of place.
Interesting. I'm curious. You watch it theaters?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Let me check it out. I definitely want to see it now. I will have zero interest before you said.
Yep.
I'm curious because of you. So we'll definitely have a part 2 on the discussing on the movie.
So yeah. So anyways, okay, guys. Guys, this was a quick episode. How many times did we do?
We have
We did about an hour. Okay.
not bad.
Okay, cool.
Not bad.
So, guys, we're going to jump into Patreon. We're going to talk about Wonder Man. We're going to talk about a few other things. So go to patreon.com/51st State. Go on there, subscribe, become a member, support. Oh, forgot to answer
Yes, the
the
question.
Patreon question. Sorry, guys. We're going to answer the question right now. So the question reads as follow. Wait up. Snap. Okay, so it was basically saying, what's our opinion about the recent Microsoft third-party thing that they did? What do we think about Microsoft putting everything on PlayStation now? Gears of War, Halo, all that stuff.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense in the sense that personally, I'm over the whole console war.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about whether you have an Xbox or a PlayStation. I say in terms of gaming, it doesn't help gamers that you have exclusivity to begin with.
Yeah.
But that being said, business-wise, Microsoft, Xbox, they're not doing well with their consoles.
Yeah.
They're not doing well. They're not making any money with
Yeah.
those titles right now.
Yeah.
Just on Microsoft and platforms only.
Yeah.
So business-wise, for them, it makes sense for them to actually give access to PlayStation owners. The only bad thing about it is for people that are butthurt still caring about the whole console wars.
Yeah.
But in terms of gaming, it's better for gamers, more access to have access to the games, makes more money for Microsoft because they're not making nearly enough with their consoles, with their hardware.
Yep.
And you're just giving more life to their software.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. It makes sense, and it's of their own doing because hardware-wise, they're not doing it.
Yeah.
It's not it.
Yeah.
So I only see it as a positive because we weren't seeing those titles at all anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
So
For sure. I mean, me, I share what you said. I'm still a sucker for console war. I'm still a sucker for that because I do believe that competition brings the best out of people. So
in terms, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I mean, it's a
but
concept.
in terms of exclusivity, yes. Where Microsoft is right now, I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
So that's the only reason why. So me personally, I think Microsoft did a mistake by going out of the console market. I think giving more choice to the consumer is always a good thing. However, at this point, I guess now it's only Nintendo and PlayStation. At this point,
Well, I mean,
it was like that.
I mean,
in the 90s,
when you
in the
look,
90s,
when you're
2000s.
looking at PlayStation, some of their titles now they're coming out on PC after a year or two.
Yeah.
and I'm guessing that might be shortened more and more.
Yep.
So I think that the whole ecosystem or the way it works is gradually changing.
Yeah, for sure.
So again, I hear you. I would say console wars, yes. I prefer no. Sorry, let me rephrase. I could care less about console wars. I rather see competition between publishers.
Right.
And the whole console wars thing, you can miss me with that.
Okay.
It doesn't change.
I mean,
anything.
listen. I mean,
Because you still need to sell. And if you make better games than your competition,
That's
if
true.
it's in the same genre, then there's your competition.
That's true. That's true. Anyways, thank you for the question.
Definitely. Good
Again,
question.
I'm really sorry I couldn't get your name because of a bug with my phone, but I definitely shout you out next time. But
Definitely. We'll do that.
but yeah. So, anyways, guys, see you on Patreon. Appreciate it. So again, see you next week. Peace.
Peace.